good. We were so excited. Wasn't a lot of pressure on us, not a lot of expectations, not a lot of tension, which was all good. We were under the radar, and you know, Gabe Saez gave us a perfect trip. Authentic, running his guts out. That horse, we thought for sure he'd back up, but he didn't. It was a fast Derby, and we made that move, and we thought, you know, shoot, we're going to win this thing, and because they were going so fast, but the horses never backed up, and we could have been proud of our horse. He run his butt off, and you know, he come out of his race well. He's back in the feed. You saw him work this morning. He went faster than what Brett was hoping for. He's got lots of energy, and never been to Pimlico, and looking forward to getting to go. I hope our horse comes out of his work well. He come out of the Derby well, and so hopefully he'll you know, keep going the direction he is, and we'll get a chance to go up there and go to Pimlico and hopefully get another good race out. He didn't have the points, and we figured the Derby was no shot. And in my mind, I just blocked it out, put it in a box, and forgot about the Derby. I thought, well, we'll try the grass, and there's a nice grass race for 3-year-olds here on Derby Day. So that was our focus, 100%. And even at the Ellis Park Derby, you know, art collectors in there. Even if we bet, you know, I just didn't feel like we'd could beat art collector at that point in time, and so we just were focused on that. And so when I learned that, you know, that there was going to be some openings and there were spots if we wanted to get in there, and I got to thinking about it. And Brett's usually pretty adamant, and I give him all the, you know, I let him make the choices, and so I studied it. I didn't want to be a total dummy, and you know, some of us owners sometimes get a little carried away with ourselves. But anyway, I studied everything, and I thought I had a long list of the reasons we needed to, and a short list of reasons we didn't. And I started in trying to tell Brett those, and he stopped me. But I think after I talked about the weather, and he said, "You want to run the Derby? Let's go to the Derby." So it wasn't a hard sell with Brett. I think in the back of his mind, he was preparing the horse for the Derby the whole time. But anyway, it worked out good. Couldn't be more delighted.
You got a free roll into the Preakness by winning the Oaklawn Stakes. Brett said, though, you needed to run in the Derby, and he had that kind of performance of free spot or not, you probably wouldn't be going to the Preakness.
Well, you know, the free spot is not why we're going to the Preakness. We're going to go to Preakness with it. If our horse is doing good, we're going to the Preakness to win the Preakness. We're not going because we got a free spot. We're not running for a piece of it. I mean, if we don't win, I hope we can get a piece of it. It's a tough game. There's going to be a bunch of good horses in there. But we're going to win that thing. Hopefully we can. But, you know, it's going to take a top effort. This horse is really going to step up his game, and so we'll see. But, you know, he showed us he's got it in him. And we'll see how he does.
He hasn't gotten a lot of respect if you base respect on betting odds. He's usually a big prize.
Well, you know, he's just kind of a grinder. He hasn't been a real flashy horse. We haven't won a big race, and we've been in some tough races. You know, that Oaklawn race, gosh, with this pandemic, that race was for sure a graded race, even though it was just a black type. But you had grade 1 winners in there, and it was a tough field. And so that validated to us that we had a nice horse. You know, we got some work done there at Fairgrounds.
At this time, workers only, please.
And
workers only at this time.
you know, we almost scratched mailman money to run him in that Louisiana Derby because he was on his A game that week, and we think he could have done very well, but we didn't, and coulda, woulda, shouldas, and all that. But we're delighted with where we're at. We've taken our time, and we got a good sound horse, and so hopefully good things will come.